Hi, this is Miss Goodale, and this is going to be video part 2 of finding distance between coordinates that lie along the same x or y value. If you recall, I showed you some notes that we looked at in the other video, and then at the end I kind of went over these steps. So you would find the numbers that are different, find the absolute value of them, and then either add or subtract. Opposite signs add, same signs subtract. Okay, that's really quick, but we have a lot to go over. So my next thing that we're going to go over today is actually if we have to work backwards using that same reasoning. So if instead of giving me two coordinates, they gave me a distance and a coordinate, then I'm going to have to do a little bit of backward thinking to problem solve. So I'm just going to give you an example here, and I'm going to try to go through this a little bit quicker just so that it'll fit in one video. So if I give you 6 units from 1, 4, and let's say the problem has a blank and then a 4. So we know that that second value is going to be 4, but we have to find that first value. There's going to be 2 possible first values because you can go in either direction. So remember from the other video, you can either subtract or you can add when you are talking about distance. The units is the distance we found using that formula that we talked about at the very beginning. So that's the answer here, right? So we're just working backwards using that formula. Okay, so my distance 6 is going to go at the end because we are adding or subtracting to find a distance of 6. The 4 is the one that is staying the same. So the 1 and whatever this other number is the number that changed. And I'm going to set this up and I'm going to put my 1 as a second number and then figure out what I can add and subtract with 1 to get 6. So 7, take away 1 equals 6, or 7 minus 1 equals 6. So 7 would go here. So that would be one possible number depending on whether it's positive or negative. A number that I add to 1 to get to 6 is 5. So that's another possible number. We just have to determine which one of these is going to be negative, or if they're both negative, if they're both positive, what kind of sign we will have. So minus, remember, same sign, subtract. So if I did the subtraction, that means this number should have the same sign as the original number. And so this one is positive 1, so my 7 would be positive. And obviously, our 4 is going to stay the same. This other one, opposite signs add, this is going to have the opposite sign as that number. So instead of positive 5, it's going to be negative 5, and my second number is going to be 4. I'm going to do another example, and then we're going to show you on a coordinate grid. So one more example. 4 units from, and I'm going to start with 5, negative 2, and instead of giving you the y value, I'm going to give you the x value and put a blank or an x or a question mark for the second value. Again, I'm going to start with just the subtraction and addition. 4 units means my 4 is what it's going to equal because I add or subtract to get the distance. And then obviously these two numbers are the same, so that's the number I'm going to leave alone. The 2 is the number that goes here. Remember from before, you use the absolute value of 2, or the absolute value of negative 2, which is positive 2. So we're not going to use negative 2, we're going to use positive 2. And then what take away 2 equals 4? We would put 6. 6 minus 2 equals 4. What plus 2 equals 4? That would be 2 plus 2. And again, same sign, subtract. Now, if I look, my original sign was negative. That means my 6 has to be negative. 5, negative 6. Okay, my other one, 5, opposite signs, add. So this has to be the opposite of that. That one is negative, so this one will be positive 2. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm going to show you on a coordinate grid just to check these out. So let's do 1, 4, and I'm going to put it in a different color than the original, and a different color than the ones that I come up with. So 6 units from 1, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's my original. And remember, my second number was 4, so I know I'm going to the left or to the right. So I'm going to go 6 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that would be negative 5, positive 4. And then this one I'm going to go 6 the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is 7, positive 7, positive 4. Okay, and if I check, I came up with the same thing there. Okay, my next one, 4 units from negative 5, positive 5, negative 2. I'm going to move that up. Positive 5, negative 2. So that's 5, negative 2. This time, our first number is staying the same, so we're going up and down instead of the other way. So I'm going to go 4 units up and 4 units down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 units down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this point is 5, 2. This point is 5, negative 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's check. We came up with 5, negative 6 and 5, 2. So that kind of checks out. I apologize for going through this so quickly. Try to refer to your notes as you can and ask me questions as needed. Just try to think backwards on that reasoning from the other video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please continue to ask questions as needed. Thank you.